Have you ever pondered over the paradoxical relationship between control and freedom in life? It's quite the quandary, isn't it? On one hand, we crave control, believing it to be the bedrock of order, predictability, and security. On the other, we yearn for freedom, the thrilling prospect of unbounded possibilities and self-expression. Yet in our relentless pursuit of control, we often unwittingly cage our freedom. We become shackled by rigid expectations, drowned in the sea of stress, and confined by the walls of our own making. But what if there's a way to navigate this paradox? A path that allows us to release control while embracing the natural flow of life. Enter the Law of Detachment, an ancient wisdom that invites us to experience true freedom by letting go of our need to control. Intriguing, isn't it? Let's delve deeper into the Law of Detachment and its profound implications on our lives. At the heart of the Law of Detachment lie three significant principles. Firstly, the freedom of being. This principle calls us to allow ourselves and others the liberty to be who we truly are. It asks us to accept people as they are, unfiltered by judgment or the desire to change them. When we cease trying to sculpt others to fit our ideals, we can begin to appreciate their unique qualities and perspectives. This acceptance cultivates a sense of inner peace and mutual respect. Secondly, we have the concept of non-forcing solutions. Life often presents us with challenges and uncertainties. Rather than pushing for solutions or trying to force a particular outcome, the Law of Detachment encourages us to trust in the natural process. It suggests that we allow solutions to emerge organically in their own time. This approach not only reduces stress, but also opens up the possibility for creative, unforeseen resolutions that we might have overlooked had we been fixated on a specific result. Finally, there's the principle of embracing uncertainty. Uncertainty is an inherent part of life, and it plays a crucial role in our personal growth and freedom. By accepting uncertainty, we liberate ourselves from the constraints of rigid plans and expectations. This openness allows us to navigate the unpredictable currents of life with grace and adaptability. These principles might seem challenging to implement at first. However, like any skill, they can be refined with practice and patience. As we gradually incorporate these concepts into our lives, we'll begin to notice a shift. We'll find ourselves moving with the flow of life rather than against it. We'll discover a newfound sense of peace, joy, and freedom that stems from our ability to let go, trust the process, and embrace the unknown. By understanding and living these principles, we can achieve true freedom and peace. Our journey towards liberating detachment is not about indifference. Instead, it's about trusting the journey, letting the universe guide us, and allowing life to unfold naturally. So let's take a deep breath, let go of the reins, and step into the beautiful dance of life with trust and openness. But how do we put the Law of Detachment into practice? Here are some practical steps. Firstly, we have mindful awareness. This involves becoming aware of your thoughts, feelings, and reactions. Notice when you are trying to control or force a situation. When you catch yourself in this act, gently remind yourself to let go. This is not about suppressing your desires or feelings, but rather observing them without judgment. Next, we have acceptance and compassion. Strive to cultivate acceptance and compassion towards yourself and others. Understand that each person is on their unique journey, and it's perfectly fine for paths to differ. Remember, we are not here to change others, but to embrace them as they are. This practice of acceptance and compassion fosters a sense of mutual respect and inner peace. Moving on to trust in the process. Have faith that the universe has a way of aligning things in their own time. This trust allows us to let go of our need for control and to rest in the knowledge that solutions will arise when the time is right. Then, we have embrace uncertainty. Instead of fearing the unknown, see it as an opportunity for growth and discovery. By accepting uncertainty, we free ourselves from the constraints of rigid plans and expectations. This openness allows us to navigate life's unpredictable nature with grace and adaptability. Finally, we come to the use of the mantra. Regularly chanting or meditating on the mantra Om Anandham Namah can reinforce the principles of detachment and inner peace in your daily life. This mantra serves as a reminder that true happiness comes from within, and that by releasing our need to control, we can experience this inner joy. Remember, the journey to detachment is a gradual process, requiring patience and persistence. It's not about achieving perfection, but about making small, consistent steps towards a more peaceful and free-flowing life. So why not start today? After all, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So what changes when we start practicing the law of detachment in our daily lives? Well, diving into the tranquil waters of detachment, we begin to experience a profound shift in our perspective. Life starts to flow with greater ease, and we become more adaptable to its ebbs and flows. We start to understand that our need to control is often the very obstacle that prevents us from experiencing the joy and freedom we seek. By practicing detachment, we invite peace into our lives. We no longer waste our energy fighting against the current of life, but rather, we learn to swim with it. We open ourselves up to a world of possibilities, and we begin to see the beauty in the unexpected. The law of detachment allows us to experience a level of joy and freedom that is truly liberating. We become more accepting, more patient, and more understanding, ultimately leading to a richer, more fulfilling life. Detachment is not about indifference, it's about trusting the journey and allowing the universe to guide us towards our highest good. Let's end with a powerful mantra that encapsulates the essence of the law of detachment. Om Anandham Namah is a Sanskrit phrase that can be broken down into 3 parts. Om, the primordial sound of the universe, represents the infinite and eternal. Anandam, derived from Ananda, signifies bliss, joy, or happiness. Namah means to bow or to surrender. Together, Om Anandham Namah translates to I surrender to the divine bliss. It's a reminder that true joy comes from releasing control, from allowing life to unfold naturally without forcing solutions. This mantra invites us to surrender to the bliss that comes from accepting and embracing the uncertainties of life. Chanting or meditating on Om Anandham Namah can help cultivate a sense of inner peace and detachment, reinforcing the principles we've explored throughout this video. As you navigate the beautiful complexities of life, let Om Anandham Namah be your guiding mantra.